Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, Rakwakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the mighty Akim Wahathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with no lesson. Right, but quickly before I start this lesson off, I just wanted to say something that I just remembered about when I went to school. When I was going to school, this one time, I was learning about the history, fuck yeah, I was learning about history, social studies, whatever the fuck it's called, and basically my teacher was teaching. It was a Edomite woman. Now I definitely believe she was an Edomite woman, but it was an Edomite woman. She was talking about because the so-called white people, they enslaved the people. We as a sorry for it, we give black people affirmative action. So we give them easier time to get jobs compared to white people. We do this to help people out and whatnot, okay? And then I was the only black person, so-called black person, in the class. So she specifically called me out when I was keeping my mouth shut. I didn't raise my hand. I didn't say anything. She just called me out and said, Kawakab, that's not my legal name, but basically you get the point. Kawakab, do you think that that's fair? Do you think that affirmative action is fair? And then I was shocked, but at the same time everyone else was shocked by it as well, because she never asked anyone she never asked anyone their opinion. She always just said whatever she needed to say, get the class done, and then everyone gets their ass out. So she called me. She asked me specifically. I was the only Jake, the only nigga there. All right. So then I said, and this is before I was in this truth, I literally said, no, I don't think it's fair. I think it is absolutely ridiculous that a whole group of people worked for years and years and didn't receive any benefits from it, and then now their only form of recompense is, we're going to give you guys an opportunity to work more earlier than other people now, instead of just giving you the actual fruits of your labor or actually helping you in any sort of way. And again, this was when I was a kid. I don't even remember how old I was, but I know I was like maybe around the age of 13 to 16 years old. No, less than 16. I was younger than 16. So when I was younger than 16, I was able to come to that conclusion and acknowledge that, yeah, like that shit is not fair. She explained it all honestly and whatnot, and then I was like, no, that's some bullshit. All right, obviously I didn't say bullshit, but you get the point. And then she said she was defeated. She was literally defeated. She said, oh, okay, that's fine. She couldn't. I feel like I definitely knew that she wanted to say something else in response, because she clearly brought that up because she believes and she thinks that America's all right, or America is good, given that she is an Edomite devil. All right, so that was just something that I kind of wanted to put out there. You know, these devils, they always try to justify things. They always try to make themselves seem like, oh, we're not actually that bad. Oh, even though we did this, we're good. All right, so slocky for that. Just a random tangent. I just felt like that I needed to put this in a video, and I wanted to put this in the video. Now, with that being said, one thing I can link this into is to the eventual destruction of Babylon the Great. And that's another thing where you have these Edomites that truly believe that they don't deserve to be put to death. They don't deserve to be destroyed. They think that they actually deserve to continue to live, to continue to go about, whatever wicked society, wicked life they're going through. I'm gonna let this play so I can leave for a second because I need to do something right quick. But yeah, they always think that they're justified in the wickedness that they're doing, rather than, oh wow, I want to see this, I might do a lesson on this after. But yeah, basically that is what they are always trying to do, always trying to find some sort of backdoor to prove, oh, we're actually good, we don't deserve to be destroyed, we deserve to keep on going. All right, like that's the type of evil that they do. But in actuality, all right, which this is the actual topic of this lesson, as you see in the title, we are watching the visions, or we might be getting dreams and visions. I actually had a dream just last night. Okay, I don't know. Which I had a dream last night about something else, but it reminded me of another dream that I had, which another brother actually, I saw another brother's lesson just yesterday, where he was talking about there are times when I'm gonna link all the stuff together when I get back. Slocky, bear with me. Let me let this video play, and you can, and I'll be right back.
Act. Trump says it's freedom, but you got to read the fine print. Dollar stable coins have federal approval, but who controls the dollars? Who tracks the transactions? They promised no central bank digital currency while creating the infrastructure for one. Gary Gensler is gone, but who replaces him? Another swamp creature? The same government that weaponized the IRS, the FBI, and DOJ now wants to regulate your crypto. You see, they call it protection, but history calls it control. Every financial innovation starts with promise of liberty and ends with chains. Is this really crypto freedom, or are we watching digital enslavement get a MAGA makeover?
Okay, Slovakia. Yeah, I'm back, but basically the thing that I want to I want to talk about, okay, it's, well, number one, this is a part of the visions being implemented, like the mark of the beast, I shouldn't have said that, fuck. Anyway, all the prophecy is coming to pass, all the things that we know, all the things that we've been seeing, it's all happening. All right, now the thing is, in terms of what I was speaking about earlier, there was a brother who had made a lesson. I just saw it. It was a rare lesson. He was talking about how, the Esau might try to set you up, okay? Like, be it as you go to camp, be it, or if you don't go to camp, if you just going to work, if you're just going to the store or whatever, Esau might be trying to set something up to trap you. Okay, now the thing is, this is the thing what happened to me. I remember having a dream where, did I tell this dream? I don't remember. I remember having a dream where there was a bunch of people. All right, now there was a bunch of people doing a bunch of bad stuff. Where we were I was in jail with a bunch of these people. Okay, half of the dudes there were given the privilege. Well, Slocky, not half of the dudes. Everyone, all the guys there were given the privilege to go and hurt people. All right. I'm not gonna say it because it was very, very graphic and very bad. But all the dudes, me included, we were given the privilege. Okay, you can do this, and you'll get away with it. You won't have to deal with any consequences for your actions. And me and a few of the other guys there. All right, they weren't Israelites. If they were Israelites, I definitely would have known. But me and some of the guys that were there, we just stayed out of it. We just did not want to be a part of that stuff. So basically, the other dudes, they went and did it. They went and abused that privilege. They went and abused their that window of time to do whatever they want. And they went and did that. Okay, I stayed out of it. They didn't bother me. They didn't touch me. I was like, you know what? I don't care. I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. It's just like that's not something that I even approve of. I don't approve of that type of behavior. So as a result of that, it's like, to me, I hear that brother talk about that, and then for some reason I'm reminded about this dream that I had a long time ago. And then I'm thinking like, oh shit, that could be what it is, where Esau is setting these things up, especially because the thing is, I heard so many terrible things, but the thing is that Esau Esau, we all know that Esau monitors a lot of people. Like your phone is being monitored. You know, if you've ever seen that what's it called, the Simpsons movie, okay, where they literally found the Simpsons or Homer Simpson, whatever the fuck, through monitoring them. All right, they monitored them through some robot or whatever the fuck. That was basically how they found them, and that's the exact same way that they can find us. They find us through these little things, these methods and whatnot. All right, and as well as just tempting us with evil. Like, say for example, oh, you might want to steal some money. All right, there might be some whatever waiting around for me, waiting for you, or an opportunity for you can just steal someone's money and whatnot. And it's really just a trap, because if you know, have you ever seen those bait cars and whatnot? That's exactly what they've been doing. Jake goes and sees a nice car, he goes and tries to rob it, and then, oh, it was a trap this whole time. All right, what? Let me see if I can get bait car show. Bait car, yeah, like that was in 2007. There was Jakes, there was Edomites, bunch of people. Okay, that's not even funny. That's just stupid and disgusting. But basically, yeah, there was a bait car that. Wait, hold on. What? Why? Okay, whatever, it's fine. But yeah, anyway, the thing is that Esau's always setting traps, okay? And the thing is like, okay, well, they can just tailor make the traps according to what you like, all right? And you know, that's the thing where, you know, you can be taken advantage of. You can think, oh yeah, you really need a car, so this person's giving you a car now, all right? Instead of just saying, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna take a step back and not do that, and just wait for the Lord to give me. And, you know, that's the thing that that Israelites, they don't do. They don't wait for the Lord to bless them. And that's the thing. As a matter of fact, let me get that. Wait. Psalms 27:24. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. So just wait for the Lord to bless you. Wait for the Lord to, you know, give you all that you need. Okay, the Lord, as a matter of fact, let me get that. What you have need for, I think. Matthew chapter 6 verse 8, be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask him. The Lord already knows what you need. All right, so just wait on the Lord to give it to you the right way. Don't be thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna take Esau's way to success. No, that's gonna lead to traps, destruction. All right, and that's again, as I said before, that's the problem that Jake has. They are too impatient. All right, they're more worried about, okay, how am I gonna get ahead in life, stealing and whatnot, rather than waiting for the Lord to bless them. All right. Now, going back, Acts chapter 2, verse 17, in terms of the dream and the vision. Okay, Acts 2:17, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Okay, and that's the thing. I've heard, I'm not gonna lie, I really like dreams, and I've heard so many dreams from brothers and sisters as well, and even non-Israelites, even Edomites, because I've seen a bunch of Edomites talk about their dreams and stuff like that. This one Edomite kid basically talked about how he had a dream that the world was ending, the sky was falling, all this stuff, and it was like it is a beautiful dream. And as I especially like hearing Christians dreams, simply because Christian dreams on the end, because they always speak on saying, I was left behind, like I was this, I was that, like I knew that God left me, I knew that I knew that I wasn't chosen. Those are the funniest to me. Slakia, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of fucked up, but still I think it's funny. Anyway, especially with how, my point is that yes, it is pretty funny, and I like hearing Christians dream, because it makes me, it makes me see that side of like, damn, that's how bad things are going to get. Okay, the Lord is not fucking with you. The Lord is going to leave you to die. You always claim, and that's the thing, you have these people that always claim, I'm doing my best for the Lord. I love people. All God tells me to do is just love my neighbor, love this, love that. That's it. That's all I have to do. And then you have a dream. These people have a dream that the Lord left them behind. That is insane. And I forgot what verse I was gonna get. Whatever, I'll just keep on moving. Yahawadah, I will remember it. But basically, yeah, like that's the stuff that goes on. Like it's just like you never you never expect this type of stuff to happen, and it's like the Lord tells you so clearly sometimes, and just like you're blindsided by this. Like you're like, Lord, I thought we were cool. I keep on saying I love you. I keep on following after. I keep on going to church. I go to church on Sunday. I know I fuck my husband's best friend or my wife's sister, XYZ and whatnot. I know I do all these terrible things, but I go to church. I did this. All right, like, and I'm not even saying that like that's what Christians do on the regular, but you know what you do. You especially you Christians, you know how you Christians are. Okay, like you guys aren't no saints or good people, and you're definitely not saints by the Bible standards either. All right, but yeah, that's basically it. That's basically the thing. Okay, especially with what's that? I forgot that one dude's name, but it was that one Christian pastor that was basically called out for molestation and pressuring some girl that he was mentoring or whatever into sexual contact and stuff like that. That dude was literally forcing her to do whatever fetish crap he was doing, and this is a Christian leader. These are your Christian leaders for you. All right. So yes, that's a whole big part of it. That's a huge part of it, and that's the thing. These are the leaders that these people are facing after. When they're in the position of power, they abuse their power. All right, you're supposed to have spiritual discipline. All right, now let's get that. Let's actually get that. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13. There had no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Okay, the Lord gives us, or when the Lord puts us through any sort of temptation, we are able to endure it, power through it, not let it not let it define us. Not let it take over what we're supposed to do, what we know we're supposed to do. Okay, we're supposed to stop ourselves from you see a vulnerable girl. All right, don't take advantage of her. Like that's literally it. But that one pastor, I'm gonna actually look for this dude's name. I forgot his name. Oh, here, because I know he did a video, actually multiple videos on him. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Is this it? No, this is not it. I'm pretty sure he did it recently. Yes, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. This guy, Dr. Brown, he was the one that was caught abusing some girl, and of course he's still doing what he's doing. He's still in his position of power. He still gets to do it. Oh, you guys say, God said forgive. Okay, so you say God says forgive, but then what about the victim? Okay, what about the, I don't even know how old the girl was or any stuff like that, but you're just fine with it. You're just gonna let the person that does bad, okay, either by your standards or by the law standards or by the Lord's standards, you're just gonna let the person do bad, and we just forgive when it's a Christian. It's just stupid, because that's stupid, because even with us, when Gorilla Hebrew was caught doing that stuff, he took it upon himself to step down. He took it upon himself to step down from his position, because he knew he was wrong, and he knew that there was no justifying it. All right. So again, how we have more? We're already showing you that we have more integrity than you guys. All right, Slocky, this is turning to something completely different. All right, this is just a whole different ass video. But this does go to show. Look at how insincere the Christians are. Slocky, but yeah. Continuing on. Joel chapter 2 verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. And once again, we are, as we wait for the end, the Lord is actually showing us visions and stuff like that. We're always being given visions. All right. And when I say we, I mean everyone in general, not just the Israelites, not just Christians, not just non-believers, whatever. There's been so many different people through the use of the internet, might I add. All right. Because, that's a part of this truth coming out here, where the internet is what is expanding the reach. All right, expanding the reach of this truth. The internet is the one that's helping people to see, okay, this is what we need. This is how we, get that edification. All right, where again, Slocky again, this is what we need, and through the dreams that people have, it's a faith booster, or it scares people. It scares people thinking like, okay, let me stop messing around. I do not want that to happen to me. Especially if you're already a believer, you're like, okay, let me get my shit together. Or if you're something else, whatever. All right. Maybe you look into it. Maybe you say, oh well, what is this and stuff like that. All right, or maybe it reminds you of your own experiences that you can relate to and stuff like that. Like there's a million different possibilities. All right, but you basically get the main gist of it. Continuing on, Matthew chapter 25 verse 15, and unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. To every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. And basically, the Lord gives us each responsibilities to our respective capabilities. Okay, and that's the thing. When you are put into a leader position, you're given more responsibility, and of course, you are that's Slocky. That's the thing with this 1 Corinthians. When you're given, if you are tempted to go off from your responsibility, you are able to escape it. You're able to not abuse your power, but at the same time, you are still capable of abusing your power. All right, which we have so many different instances of people doing so. All right. You have so many different instances of people doing so, but yet again, like, you have people that are in these positions of power that they end up abusing their position. They end up, going against what they were initially set to do. All right, which then you become a slothful servant because, okay, well, now you're being counterproductive to what the Lord set you up to do. All right, but even then, that was still all a part of the Lord's plan, because the Lord just probably wasn't dealing with you, or even with a setback. It's like even with a setback, you still, if you still feel entitled to do duty for the Lord, then of course you're not going to let that stop you. You're just going to keep on going and keep on doing it. But I can't say that because so many people, they don't feel that drive or that desire to want to keep on working for the Lord. Okay, as soon as they feel, okay, well, I'm not, something happened, I'm just done. I'm not going to deal with this anymore, and then it's over. They just jump ship. All right, and that's just how the Lord is just gonna not be dealing with these people. So yeah, Slakia, I thought this was gonna be about one lesson, but apparently it turned into multiple different things. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I pray that you got something out of it. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Rakwakwadosh. Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone of Bible, and Shalom.